Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all to everybody who has been listening to us tonight as we progress throughout the show. We had a great show. We're having a great show. If you want to be a part of it, call us at 804-402-2893. That's the number to dial. We are sponsored by Live Action Captions and Free Spirit Enterprises. Thank you to those folks that are listening to us on TuneIn. Thank you to those folks who have checked into our website, www.legacyinternetradio.com, checked into all our fan pages, and also very, very special thank you to those folks who are listening to our replays right now on YouTube. At this time of the show, it's time for our sister to do what she came here to do. And this show,
turn me up.
She said turn me up. Okay, this segment is known as the Diva Diaries, and of course, the diva's over there. She's doing her diva dance. That precludes the Diva Diaries.
Is that the Dougie?
I don't know what the hell she calls it.
What is that?
It's some sort of it's a chic. It's some sort of weird, awkward thing that she does. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but it's the Diva Diaries, and of course, we are always blessed and happy to have the dating pool diva here with us as we do the Diva Diaries. Diva, you're up. What you got?
Thank you so much for having me every month, every fourth Monday. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we have fun every time. We're going to have fun tonight.
Okay.
I wanted to revisit our hot or not segment because
Word.
that was so much fun last time.
It's
I
always
hope
fun.
Bruce Jenner ain't on it.
No.
Okay.
He's not on there unless you want him to be.
No. His
Is he
name
hot
Bruce.
or is he not?
What's his name? Well, Bruce is dead.
Shimp.
Yeah, no, he's still alive.
Oh, Bruce dead. What's her name? Kylie?
Caitlin.
Yeah,
Kate-
Bruce is dead.
Bruce is dead.
Both of them still alive.
Hey, listen, we pulled out a little liquor for him.
That's funny. That's good.
Bruce is dead, dog.
Rest in peace, Bruce. Go ahead.
All right, my first hot or not, and the rules of this game is just to simply say whether what I say is hot or not, and you can expand on that. I prefer for you to expand on that. Now, my first one is health nuts. Now, before you answer, Mr.
Grizzly
Grizzly,
ain't gonna say nothing tonight.
health nuts in the context of being consciously aware of your health, not the other type.
I'm aware of both.
Is it hot?
Is it attractive?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is it hot or not?
What's the question?
Yes. Especially.
Health nuts.
Health nuts?
Well,
That's why I had to
You mean
clarify what I said.
are you asking from a guy's perspective? Is it hot that a woman is a health nut? You're asking us.
Well,
Did I
from
have
your
healthy nuts?
No. See, I wasn't going there. Joe went there. I wasn't.
I just needed to know.
That's because I gave you a
You
disclaimer.
gave me a disclaimer.
That's why.
Okay. No, I
You
mean,
listening.
I noticed the fad on social media, especially on Instagram and stuff. A lot of these Instagram models are fitness, into fitness and buff. Me personally, I don't, too many muscles. I'm a small guy, not in that area, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not. I put it that way.
He
I'm
was
not.
gonna take it there.
I'm
He was
not
gonna take it
buff.
there.
Like, I'm not in the gym, benching and doing squats and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want.
You got 40-ounce curls?
Yeah, I wouldn't want my woman. I mean, I want my woman in the gym, but I don't want my woman in the gym, getting too
Bench
muscular.
pressing and
And I
stuff,
think I've seen a trend of that lately on a lot of Instagrams and people taking selfies and stuff, and the injections that people are getting to make their gluteuses look like they working out when they actually isn't. So, for me, it's good to be healthy because not necessarily you look like physically with the muscles and stuff, you're healthy.
Right.
You can have all the muscles and still could be unhealthy, and I'm going through my, healthiness phase in life right now. So, yes, I think it is hard to be healthy, to be conscious of what you put into your body. For a long time, for me, I wasn't conscious of it. And so, it will catch up with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
So if you're asking me as a dude, do I think a chick is hot? If she's, I think she's hot. She's got to be healthy conscious.
Healthy conscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, now give me a fat chick.
Okay.
She gonna
so
have all
nuts?
kinds. She gonna have the sugar.
Man,
She gonna have all kinds of
listen,
problems.
Listen,
Yeah,
you know what's
gonna be
funny about
missing
that?
limbs and
Let me
everything.
tell y'all something. What's really, really funny about that is when I say give me a fat chick, what I say, let me quantify
I
that.
like a big one too. But
It's nothing wrong. You know what? You can be healthy and be large.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things because I know a whole lot of little itty bitty skinny people who have more health problems than a little bit. Anorexia, bulimia, just too damn small. It's a whole lot of stuff that could be going on with you and you little itty bitty. You know what? Give me an opulent woman. I need an opulent.
Hold on, what is opulent?
Oh,
you got me on that one. Opulent.
Opulent.
He made that up.
No,
I'm one that I just like a woman to be confident with hers. Doesn't matter, you know. So I don't know if I'm answering the question hot or not. I think the question was health nut. I really don't know how to answer that. You know, my instinct says that I should probably say hot, but I don't know if I should say not because I don't care one way or the other as long as you rocking with what you rocking with and you ain't tripping off of it. And so
I agree.
You know, if you a skinny chick and you rocking it, cool. If you're a big girl and you rocking it, cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're a skinny chick and you hate that you're a skinny chick and you always worrying about it, then that's not cool. You know, if you're a big girl and you complain about it all the time, then that's not cool. You know, and most of the big girls, most of the girls, I should say, think they big girls, but they ain't big girls, and most of the skinny girls think that they skinnier than they actually are, and all that kind of stuff. And so, like, y'all don't think that this is how we feel, but trust me. You got 3 men in the room.
Right.
We
don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
If you hot,
we just don't care. Like we really don't care.
Well, I'll say I don't care, but what a little bit to her point is if you're conscious about your health, it kind of determines how you see yourself.
Right.
You know, as far as like if you're not a confident woman, like Marcus is saying, this is a big turnoff. If you're not confident, then a lot of times you're not paying attention. You go to the Golden Corral and crush it.
But wait, you can be way confident, and I can tell you now, I was at Pocahontas this past weekend with my boy.
Right.
And it was some overconfident people at Pocahontas that shouldn't have had on them two pieces.
I just think it's a matter of confidence. If you love yourself, you're gonna be more aware of
what you put in your body.
Because like I said, when I was at Pocahontas,
they ain't let themselves. Somebody told them wrong.
Listen, it looked, them crescent rolls that you eat, and when you go.
Yeah,
and pop, and there was some stuff.
They had the biscuit bodies.
Yeah, but they was confident. They thought they was cute.
Somebody lied to them.
Yeah, well, they lied to themselves.
Yeah, but see, this is where you lose me though, because I guess maybe because I grew up with certain insecurities, which has morphed into a borderline arrogance now as an adult. But in all jokes aside,
borderline.
I ain't thinking about none of you punks.
You done jumped the line.
I ain't thinking about none of you punks. But in all seriousness, man, I mean, I think that we get to a point where we get so caught up in what other people think that we don't really worry about what we think. Now, if I got a problem with me, then my problem with me is the only opinion that matters.
True. Real talk.
If you got a problem with me, that's kind of a you problem.
It's on you. That's right.
And then the other thing is a lot of what we deal with inside our physicals bodies are out of our control. A lot of it has to do with Dana, also known as DNA.
You can push it with you know what? I agree semi.
There's some
things that if you know that you
Mr. 6'4", 290. Can you get?
Listen, I'm sexy and fat. I don't care.
Can you get to 6'4", 200?
No. I don't want to get to 6'4".
That's not what I asked you.
Can I?
Yes.
I would be worried about him if he did.
Truly, I can, but that's not what I want to do. First of all, it would be unhealthy for me to get to 6'4", 200 pounds because number one, my body frame, the way it's set.
But see, that's my point. But that's kind of my point. If you're designed to be a certain size, then roll with it.
Well, I'm with you on that, but you know what? In our society as black folk, what the doctors always sit there and say? They put us on that scale and that measurement and tell me that I'm supposed to be at my size and at my age and at my height. I'm supposed to be 182 pounds. When the hell have you ever seen me?
And we're going to ask you if you got AIDS or smoke crack.
Smoking, yeah.
As Steppin Marcus said, we getting some love. Our sister Priscilla is listening to us in Jersey. She checked in a while ago. My apologies. I meant to get your comment in or your check-in in earlier, Priscilla. So shout out to you in Jersey listening to us. Our sister Michelle K. is listening. She said that I am healthy plus size women that Zumba every week. So in a man, I need him to be a healthy big man. Size doesn't matter.
That's
right. Says you need a healthy big
agree.
man, but size don't matter, Michelle. I don't know. Sound like a little bit of contradiction to me. You mean to tell me Marcus J can't be down?
No, you can't be down.
I can't be down, Michelle K.
You a flyweight.
If she's doing Zumba, her cardio is on point.
Oh my gosh, Michelle. What else you trying to holler though? My feelings would be so hurt right now.
I gotta put this out here to the sister Charisma.
It's a good thing.
What about those sisters who sit there and put them dumbass waist trainers on? And I'm gonna be very respectful because I got my peoples who sell them joints,
right.
But
they gonna get you.
Yo, she might be mad at me. But you know what? When you all right, fellas, I'm gonna put this out here to the fellas. You know when you in the club and you done got you a double Hennessy and a red stripe and you chilling and you see this chick and she looking like badoom, and then you get her back to the room later on and she hit that top
biscuit,
button,
that biscuit come out.
Let me say this on that, okay?
Yeah.
Because I was going to purchase one. I'm going to tell you why. Not because I have any problem with my weight or my size or anything like that. It's just more flattering when you're wearing a dress, for instance, for it to just look smooth and uniform instead of, all these bumps and things.
But I'm saying, but should you tell the truth on that? Because that's not... And the only reason I bring this point, not saying that, you're a beautiful woman. I get you.
Right.
But what I'm saying is you got those chicks who try to hide behind that form shaper, that body shaper, and try to lie about what you really are working with. Like I said, people get beat up for less. I mean, I'm just going to be real.
You going to beat me down because I got on a waist trainer?
Hell yeah, because if I go to the club and I'm looking for a size 12 and you come up with a size 32, it's going
I feel you.
You gonna beat the lady?
No, I mean I've been out the game for a minute, but what I will say is that if I was in the game, I would definitely
call us up.
I would definitely be disappointed when I get home and it doesn't look like. I mean, but I resign myself to the fact that all women, no matter if my niece's age, she went to her prom a couple weeks ago, and women our age now, women are always looking to find ways to attract us men.
Is it wrong?
No, because it got us to look at it.
Yeah, but it ain't real. But it's fake.
But it got us to look at it.
But
you look at Nicki Minaj.
All right, check this, Grizzy. Check this. Yo, as Marcus J would tell me, I'm 6'4". How much?
290.
I don't know. Say your story.
290.5.
You do your own
telling. Actually, I'm down now. I'm 287, dog. I'm 287. And I'm hot.
You lost it and you about to find it tomorrow.
You know what?
Well, let me say this about the health nut thing. I never felt like it was about weight or, trying to attract other people. To me, it's important to be healthy and try to eat good foods, healthy foods, trying to work out and tone up and things of that sort for yourself, not for other people.
For nobody else.
You know what I'm saying? So you can live longer. You know what I mean?
My sister, little sis Kim, she sit there and put out there the other day, and love you, sis. She put out on Facebook. She said, I've been working since March 15th. And this is her, and I'm going to tell
3 months.
3 months. She put 3 months down and lost 10 pounds. Now, my sister is
3 pounds a month.
Okay, whatever. She put it out there. And you know what she said? She said, I'm not trying to be that fad chick. She said, I'm trying to be that healthy person. If it takes me this long to lose 10, I'm doing it the right way, and I'm healthy about mine. And you know what? I think what Sister Charisma was saying is that's what we need to make sure that our ladies understand. Because there's a big problem in our society with people sitting there worried about how fat you is and how you look.
Well, beyond that too, we need to get the poison off the shelves. It's so much.
You mean sugar?
No, toxins, chemicals, growth hormones.
Michelle K says that it's all good to me. And so, if the situation was different, she would be my boo. I'm just saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Michelle.
Priscilla is still listening. She says that waist trainers are passable. Her problem is with the women who contour their faces with 10 pounds of makeup, looking like Kim Kardashian with makeup, and Lil Wayne without it.
Oh, goodness.
But how about the people who put makeup on looking like women at first and then turn into men?
No, I could dig it, but Priscilla's comment was funny as hell. I need to address that.
Yes.
I mean, can we dig it? Because I'll be honest with you, big bro. Yep. I need your opinion on this. Me personally.
Really?
I agree with Priscilla. I don't like makeup. I don't like makeup.
Oh, you know, I
don't
like a natural
makeup.
woman.
And I'm gonna say that like, you know, a
one
bunch
more time.
of times.
Say it.
I don't like makeup because I think that a sister, and I'm gonna say a sister in the sense of
say sister.
a sister.
Been out south too
There's
long.
nothing.
How you spell that?
He from
There is
Jersey.
nothing more.
That's not a Jersey thing. That's a down south.
There's nothing more beautiful than an ethnic woman, and that's just me, in my opinion. White folk don't feel some kind of way. I'm sure y'all love y'all. I am an ethnic person, and I love us. There's nothing wrong with us. Doesn't mean that I hate y'all. It just means I love us.
Can we put them up?
There is nothing more beautiful than an ethnic sister in her natural state.
Say it again.
Church.
There is nothing more beautiful than
Not
an
church.
ethnic sister in her natural state, void of makeup. You want to put something on your lips, do something with your lips, because I can't stand an ashy ass lip.
Oh no, put some
I can't
Vaseline on
do
your
an
lip.
ashy lip.
Wait,
I
don't
can't do
forget
it.
the heels neither.
Well, I mean, we could.
That's not
You
the
know,
face.
that's extra stuff. I'm just looking at. I'm just looking at. You know, the face
Yeah.
and stuff.
Ashy.
You don't need no
Oh, you
color
talking
on the
about heels, the
cheekbone.
feet.
You don't need no arch of the eyebrow. You don't need nothing but your natural state.
Either you bald headed or with locks, just as long as
If
you're
you
a
want to
natural
wear a
chick.
low boy cut, or if you want to wear locks,
Wait.
if you want to wear whatever you want to wear, if it is natural
Right.
for me, and I'm just talking about
You
me,
have more hair than me though.
Grizz. I'm just talking about me.
I mean, I can dig it. I myself, I go either way because sometimes they need it.
Which way you go?
They don't need it.
No,
That's
I don't
the
go
point.
either way like that. But I won't say need. I won't say need. Need is not the proper word. Some women, I use the eyebrows for an example. Some women have really bushy eyebrows.
What's wrong with that?
I like
Me-
women with hairy legs.
Me, Jesus Christ,
What's
Joe.
wrong with women
But
with
it's
hairy
natural.
legs? It's natural.
Yeah.
It's natural.
No, I
Natural.
can't do that.
I don't
You
want
got
no
to
hairy armpits though.
Shave your legs.
The only part of your body who I
There,
can
that's-
say that I
oh.
don't want to see no hair on is your upper lip and your bottom chin.
Or your underarm.
I mean, even that I don't
I
even
don't
trip.
want my hair
I mean,
on.
I would,
I want a
I would
woman- I
prefer
want a
it,
woman-
but it's not a deal breaker.
A woman to
The
look
only
like a
the only
woman.
part of hair on a woman is a deal breaker for me is her upper lip. Because then when I kiss you, I'm
gonna
getting
feel that
tickled.
stubble.
Well, let me say something about that as a woman.
Getting tickled.
And
Need you to
when I
wax
was-
that.
When I was
Or
younger,
cut you.
I always felt like hair was sexy. You know what I'm saying?
On
Like,
your- on your
I
legs?
I felt like the legs, hairy legs were sexy.
I
I
can't
felt
do
like
that.
hairy eyebrows.
Yo, shout out to Big Papa Joe.
Because I was born like that. Like I
Right.
had
But
thick
then there's-
eyebrows.
there's-
But what I did was I succumbed to society
and did some
and the
aesthetics.
pressures,
Mhm.
and now I have to shave and arch and all of that
Well,
kind
we
of
getting
stuff.
Michelle K and Priscilla both checking in. Priscilla says that makeup is supposed to accentuate, not straight up alter your entire
Exactly.
face.
I agree
Completely
with her.
agree with that. Michelle K says that she's a MAC girl and she uses it when she wants to enhance the natural beauty that she
I agree.
has. And
There
I
you
and
go.
I and I
Balance.
agree and I agree with that. I'm just, you know, I mean, everybody
To
is
go
talking
no
about,
makeup sometimes is scary.
I mean,
But to
it's
go
just-
no makeup sometimes is the most beautiful thing. in
Yeah,
the
there
world.
are times like when if a woman is pregnant, no makeup.
It's a natural glow.
It's beautiful.
I mean, me, just me personally.
Right.
I
get
would
it.
prefer a natural woman to a woman with makeup 10 out of 10 times. And I don't care what she looks like. I just don't. I just don't care what she looks
Case
like.
in point. Case in point. We were out last. What day were we out?
You talking about you and me?
Yeah, yeah.
Could've
No,
been
all of
any
us.
number
All
of
of us. All of
times.
us. Last week.
Oh, last Saturday after.
Last Saturday afternoon.
You know.
And we saw a sister who's a model.
Oh, the chocolate one.
The
Oh yeah,
yeah.
she was very
Let me-
pretty.
Hot.
Let me contest your argument.
Okay.
What if she looked like you, as a woman?
I'm
Like a
not
man.
pretty. I'm
What if
pretty
she
though,
had-
man. I'm pretty.
No,
though.
I'm saying she's a woman looking like you.
With a
She got a
mustache?
mustache.
And I'm pretty though.
Well, you pretty. Really?
You wouldn't prefer for her to do something
Shave
to fix that because she
I
look like a
would
man.
drink.
But I already said. I mean,
Yeah, you
well,
gotta
first
have
of all,
enough
I am
drink.
pretty and
A
vain.
lot of drink.
But, but you,
If she looked
you
like a
started it.
man, you wouldn't want her to do anything
looking
about
like a
that.
man.
I mean, if she looked like a man, she wouldn't be someone that I'm attracted to. So I wouldn't even be kicking it with her. So
Yeah.
that's not a
So
fair
she
question.
shouldn't be natural, right?
No, she
It's
should
not
be
even
a
a
man.
fair question because the thing is, every single woman that's natural, I'm not going to be attracted to. That's the assumption that
Right.
just because you're an attractive woman to someone else, that you're going to be attractive to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I
But,
see.
but,
that's
but you know
not.
what?
That's
But
not.
I get what she's saying. She's saying attractive overall.
I mean, attractive overall. There's some people that are universally attractive,
Well,
no
do you
matter
think
who
Grace
you
Jones
are.
is attractive?
to some. She's not attractive to me.
Exactly. So, but
Well,
I think
to
that's
my
more,
bumper,
She's
baby.
not
That's
attractive to
more of
me,
what
but
charisma is saying.
I don't know if you talking about the hair on the face. I got like 3 strands of hair on my upper lip. I mean,
And he
Well,
had
would
them
you
since
like
he was
that on
12.
your woman?
I've already made it plain that, you know, that for me is a deal breaker. That's one of the few facial deal breakers
So
for
she
me.
can shave that off.
No, I don't want it there at all.
As long as he doesn't see it from the giddy.
As long as he
He
don't
might
feel
work.
that brisk.
If I walk up on you and you got hair on your upper lip, you get in the fist bump or the elbow bump,
You
and
didn't even get that.
you get put immediately in the
In the friend group?
in the friend zone.
Well, as I get older, I hope you don't like fist.
Well, you already in the friend zone with me, so it's all
I'm
right.
saying though, like,
And, you know, I'm
real
not
talk.
kissing your upper lip, so I'll never know. I'm just saying.
Ow, ow. I'm with you.
I'm just saying. You know,
But
if I roll up on you, bro,
Hold up, wait.
not you. I'm just saying. As a
Oh, yeah,
sister,
let's change
certainly,
that.
because you're not my
Sister.
type.
What you trying to say? I'm
You already got too much hair for me.
6'4", 2'9", and you don't like a big girl.
I do like a chick that's that big though. It depends.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
How you
She just can't have facial hair.
What's her
For
name?
sure.
What's her name? Norbit? No.
Oh, Rasputia.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I just, you know,
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
real
speechless.
talk. I'm a big dude, but you know what? It's nothing wrong with all facets of women. I mean, all
No.
facets of women are beautiful, and I say that to say this: our ethnic women and our sisters. I can tell you right now, I don't find white women attractive. Now, I'm not saying that white women cannot be attractive. I said for Joseph,
I feel the same
don't
way
find
about men.
them attractive.
But you know what's
Yeah.
funny that you say that? I think a lot of people will hear you say that, particularly white people, and they'll be immediately offended because it's like how dare you say that? Joseph is a bigot. No, Joseph's not a bigot. Joseph
Just
has
a
a preference.
preference.
If you
Yeah.
notice-
Because
Preference.
Joseph might decide that he would prefer to drive a Nissan over a Ford. Doesn't mean that he is a bigot towards a Ford. If he ended up on a Ford that, you know, took care of him and had good gas mileage, he might drive a Ford. But his
Right.
preference is a Nissan.
If
and
you
there's
notice
nothing
though,
wrong with that.
if you
Right.
notice though, at least in mass media and where we get visions of beauty from, television, newspaper, print, stuff like that, all the models and stuff are gearing themselves towards ethnic women. You use,
Right.
They have
you know,
changed.
they want to tan their skin or darken it or
the
look
lips.
Middle Eastern like a Armenian like Kim Kardashian, and they're accentuating
Nobody
the
want
hips.
Damn, Kim Kardashian.
The hips a lot more. The breasts are more. The more voluptuous woman is what you see now. You don't see like I want to say in the '90s, where skinny girls was there, and the waist
Well, you
was
remember
in.
the joke was, you know, the joke that we would have in our community is since when white girls get booties.
Yeah.
Remember we used to say
Because they
that?
was drinking Similac.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
now
I
they
mean,
drink
I mean,
those
you know, not to
Eating that
even
KFC
go
now.
there, but I'm just saying the joke
funny.
was,
Yeah, where they get booty.
where this is when white girls get booties.
Because they ain't black no
Right.
more. I mean, they ain't
Right.
white no more. I mean, they ain't. Oh, did I say that?
yeah,
But anyway.
well, they conform. They're going towards.
But you know what's
more
funny?
ethnic. What's that?
All right, Grizzy, I'm gonna ask. Chrisman, I'm sorry, but I gotta put this. out
Okay,
here
ask
for
me
a
the
second.
last thing. I gotta move on.
All right, I gotta put this here. Y'all know Sabrina Squire on Channel 12.
Go
kinda
ahead,
sexy,
man. My
ain't she?
grandma used to babysit her.
She's chocolate and sexy, and
Yeah.
she wears too
Sabrina
much
Squire
damn
better,
makeup.
right?
Wear too much makeup.
She wear too
Well,
much
she's
damn
on
makeup.
TV.
But
Come
if she
on.
took all the makeup off, though,
They-
Sabrina,
they-
She's always been a very.
And
attractive
she
Thicker than a
wears her
Snicker.
age well because she's a lot older than us, but you would never know.
because black.
Don't crack.
I know that's right.
Mm.
All right, the next hot or not.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother Joe, I'm going to start with you. Southern twang. Is it sexy? Is it hot? Or is it not?
Hell
Southern twang.
Southern twang. Okay, we got several levels of Southern twang. Now, do I believe in a young lady who likes to be, got her little Southern talk? Or do I think that them dudes walking around here in jeggings with them too tight pants on with a little thing hanging low is messing with us? Oops.
Oops.
Okay.
And
I
jumped
don't
into the
do
next topic.
Well, it's all that together. You said Southern twang. I mean, I think T.I. is cool.
He's
I
so
think-
sexy. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
And that's what I like about him. That
Why?
Southern twang.
Oh, what do you mean, his talk?
The way he talks. Oh, my God. It's so sexy.
What you saying, Shouty?
He's a good looking man too, but
He should-
the
I mean,
way
he's
he
living.
talks, and I don't even like country talk normally,
What's country
but it's
talk?
something that talking like this, like that sing song type talk. You know what I'm saying? Around the corner, that type talk.
Yo, but I'm saying though, that's where he's from. I mean,
But
that's
he
where
makes
the
it-
Confederate flag flew
He
good.
makes it sexy. I'm sorry. T.I.
Who is she
Come on,
talking
Michelle,
about?
or one of my other girls. Come on and get on the line.
He talking about Tip.
No
Yes,
comment.
T.I.P. That's right.
That be
Okay,
right
so
down.
what you saying is when you like to
What you
watch
talking
Lil
about,
Wayne,
partner?
you like to watch Lil Wayne when he pull his teeth back like this,
No, I don't like that part. When I'm talking about twang, I'm talking about the accent.
You talking about okay? You sure talking about
So
accent.
you talking about the
dialect?
the
Yeah,
dialect of the
dialect.
diction in somebody's voice. No, there's no. I like up top girls better. I like a Yankee accent.
You like that shorty? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like don't.
That's sexy too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
I
like
mean,
You should see this cheese.
I really like the northern one better.
Hold up, son.
But T.I. with that twang.
Hold up.
the
You
southern.
mean like
I like a southern woman. A southern woman's accent, but she's got to be a southern woman.
Right.
Like some
Southern
a southern lady or a southern woman?
Southern
'Cause
both.
No, it's a difference.
Well, I take the southern woman.
Marcus
Southern
J.
lady, pink
We hope you
in the
take
air
the
too.
Southern
Yeah, I
woman.
hope you do.
Yeah.
Because think about it. We go back to T.I. What was the movie that they were in?
ATL.
ATL.
So when they were sitting,
Nunu.
I'm not your son.
Oh, you
I'm
talking
not
about
your-
Nunu?
No, well, Nunu.
Nunu.
Well, see, you know what? I'm gonna pull out a little.
Everybody
bit
had
for
a Nunu in the hood.
No.
No.
Wait. But you know what? I like the twins.
Oh, the twins was
Because they had that southern
they were
twang.
boppers though. The twins.
Yo, they
Shout-
would be popping they.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Shout out to our brother Sid is listening to us.
What
Our
up,
brother
You said it,
What's
see.
up, Sid?
What up, bruh?
Sid is telling us we talking about Southern twang. He's telling us that we need to tread lightly here because we
Oh,
know
From
that's a Southern
Tennessee.
brother from Tennessee and whatnot. Shout out to you. Shout out to Tennessee. But damn it, I much prefer a sister from up top. I'm from up top,
Right.
So I mean, it don't matter because
They have a certain way
because
of-
Son.
you know what I mean? Well, if a sister is talking to you like that, then you're not kicking it with her because
she
she
need
got
a
too
rough
much
neck. Yo,
masculinity.
that's MC
She's a
Light.
little
A
much,
Yankee
little
accent.
too much
A
masculinity there.
Yankee
She's saying,
accent
"What's
on a
up, son?"
sister.
What
They
it-
get to it very. They say it very quickly.
I'll be honest with you. The more I think about it, like woman's a woman. I ain't tripping off of that for real.
True.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like Southern twang. Depending on how Southern you are.
As long as you ain't ghetto.
As long
What's
as I can
southern? Let's be clear because I'm gonna tell you. The Mason-Dixon line is right up the road, right?
yeah.
So I'll sit here and put this to you. It's funny how you want to sit there and say Southern twang, and if you go back, you go to the chicks I know up back home up in Southeast DC. They country. Southeast is country as hell. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's country as
Well,
hell.
Maryland has a distinct
Yeah, they have a
accent. I don't
certain-
even understand
But
them
the farther
sometimes.
you
Especially
come down,
Baltimore.
B-more.
Yeah. What
But
is-
see, that's a whole different. That's
It's
a whole
a
different.
different,
what's the word?
what did you-
Colloquialism.
Colloquial.
Yeah, they got a weird way of talking. Yeah.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism.
Very unique.
As long as they can speak English. Is what, and then I don't like the
You
the
mean
pop-
broken English?
broken English. They can ebonically
Hood
get
rap?
it in, but I don't like the popping and all that.
Yeah,
You
all
know,
that
I don't-
unnecessary stuff.
No,
Attention seeking.
You don't mean you don't like when they be
Nah, that
smacking their lips?
I'm gonna need you to stop.
that
doing
that
Yeah,
that immediately
that's kinda
takes you from
feminine.
a lady to a thought immediately in my eyes. You just that's the real thought is you want something in your mouth.
Oh, you talking about the girls do that?
Yeah, it's like you
We
ain't
ain't
got no
talking
home
about no
I
training.
hope the dudes don't do that.
Well,
No.
yeah, it's a few. Well, they went. Yeah, well, we gonna go ahead.
You got no home
Them
training.
jeggings.
Ooh, stop! I
That
hate to
takes
see
me
it.
to the jeggings.
Jesus.
Men
jumped
with the
up.
jeggings. What y'all think about that? Hot or not?
Jeggings.
Not.
Jeggings.
My
What's a
son.
jegging?
My son
It's
wears.
them jean. Yo, okay, real talk. What's the dude? He plays basketball. He.
Oh, that narrows it down.
You talking about Oklahoma City dude?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
exactly.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Westbrook, when he had on them pants, them white joints,
They
they
like-
had the pants look like when he had scooted in his pants.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
All right, jeggings are for ladies. Number one, they're jeans, but they're
They're like
the
comfortable
stretch
stretch pants / jeans.
How
Okay.
many men you know gonna wear stretch? That boy got stretch pants.
Yeah, I mean,
None.
I already. I mean, I don't even need to
My
comment
kid
on
is
that.
in the skater community.
Y'all
though.
go ahead and talk about
he
that.
rocked the
I don't
skater
need to talk
pants
about
though.
that.
The bag they baggier.
Like, for
They
real.
don't. They look. Joe, look at me. They not tight
I
around.
ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
I
They
ain't
not,
said
no, I
nothing.
bought him a pair.
I'll
This
put
is-
it to you like this:
I had to make sure. of
there's
it,
a
though.
certain age that a man gets to where he stops wearing briefs. He needs to wear boxers.
True.
And you can
What
take
age?
whatever
That's
you can.
4
You
years
can,
old.
you can take whatever you want
more
from that.
underoos for
Let
me.
me finish. You can take whatever you want from that statement, But there's a certain time in a man's life where he moves from briefs to boxers. There's a reason for it. And so if you were 20 years old and you rocking stretch pants, that tells me all I need to know. It's got nothing to do with sexuality and all that kind of stuff. It has everything to do with personal style. If your personal style is whack, it don't matter if you gay or straight. Right. Your personal style is still whack, period.
Right.
I don't care about you being gay. I care about your personal style being whack.
Ain't nobody said nothing about that.
I know you did.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I mean,
that's what I'm
wearing
saying.
Jeggings.
But
that's
right. Hey, real talk. Have you not seen these grown ass men? Well, when
okay.
When
and
you
they sag them too.
But you know, when it got to be like something that was on my radar was when I was noticing cats wearing not just sagging pants, but like pants that's below the ass cheek. It's one thing when it's on the ass cheek.
Yeah, but
when it's below the ass cheek, it's like, come on, I'm not surprised by nothing no more. They wearing skinny jeans that are sagging now.
Hey, case in point, it was funny. I went to a restaurant last night, right? I went to a Chinese restaurant. I ain't gonna call it out because they ain't paying us, right? So went to the Chinese restaurant, was sitting there with a friend of mine, went to get some food, and this cat walks in with 2 pair of underwear on and his shorts underneath his ass cheeks. Now, I didn't say nothing. I just kind of looked at the dude, and the friend that I was with was like, yo, really? This dude gonna walk in here showing me his ass? And he turned around and looked. I guess he looked at her first, and he saw me and was like, yo, I guess I'm not gonna say nothing, which was smart. He pulled his pants up real quick and tightened up his belt. Right, I'm like, good. But dude, you could have did that first.
Right.
And be a man about it. Yo, anybody who walks around, and I'm going to tell you, yo, you know what? Any of y'all who listening out here on Legacy Internet Radio, where independence
is the key.
Is the key to building your legacy. And if you don't understand what legacy means, look the word up. Listen to what I'm saying. Pull your goddamn pants up. That's some stuff that came out of
the ski mask, y'all, in a minute.
Real talk, son. That's just not cool.
Right.
First of all, if you get in a fight, you can't run.
And
you gonna fall down and get snuck on.
From a female point of view, that's not sexy.
But
well, go ahead. No, I was just saying. I think that's a first indication of there ain't no man in the house, and the second indication of your intelligence or your education level, or what, like, how far can you go in life is based off of how you dress. It may sound a little ridiculous hearing it now, but I bet you if some social scientist came into our community and said, okay, we're gonna poll get the numbers on all these young black boys that are sagging and wearing these tight nut huggers on, and let's see what happens to them 10 years from now.
Right.
They probably ain't got no daddy in the house that would chin check them if they did. And second, they don't have the type of, I'm trying to think of the right word, like the wheels don't click in your head. Like, and I think kids dress what they see or what they want to emulate. And one of the things that got me on my thing was me and my oldest, my 25-year-old, was hanging out one day, and we was just going out to the movies, and I was like, yo, we dress alike.
Right.
We dress alike.
Like a grown man?
Yeah. I mean, he's 25, so me and him, and we're probably all pretty much the same size, but he was rocking his, regular hip-hop gear, and I had on my hip-hop gear, and I've been rocking that. I've been dressing like that forever. As long as I can remember. I was just like, no, I think it's time for me to switch it up.
How Steppin Marcus J. Priscilla's still listening. She says the first time she ever saw a boy in skinny jeans was 8 years ago at a mall in Jersey City. They were women's jeans, were so tight and saggy that he could barely walk. It's just plain
Shout
stupid.
Out to Jersey City.
Yeah, it is.
Steppin with Marcus J.
Jersey City.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys to be creative, and you're gonna come up with your own hot or not. Okay. So you're gonna throw something out there
to you,
to the group,
audience.
round table. So I'm going to start with you, Jay Grizzly, since you seem to be interested.
This is a real easy one because I get it all the time. Weave or no weave? Hot or not? Weave, hot or not?
Hell no. Like not. Whack.
What if it's tight sewed in?
I don't give a damn.
Tight sewed.
I already said there's nothing that you can say that would ever make me think that a woman with a weave is hot. Okay. It's not hot.
Like Beyonce.
Ever.
You like
I'm not looking at her hair.
No, you like, but her hair makes Beyonce. He has a point. Yes, it does.
No,
yes, it does. You ain't never seen Beyonce without her hair.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at her from the neck up. I mean, you know,
really?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep it 100. We're not gonna have step. We're not gonna have
step. We're not gonna have step.
You know, I mean, seriously. I mean, if you're asking me in all seriousness, I do not find anything that I know of. Once I know that it's not real, then it's automatically a turn off. Now, does that mean that I'm not going to roll with you? Does not mean that I'm not going to roll with you.
Right.
Because there's things about natural sisters that I'm sure that would annoy me. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite on that level. You know, and Beyonce, aside from her being the global icon that she is, to me, she's an attractive woman. So the weave would be something that I could look past that.
Yeah, she looks
just like,
good
you
with her
know,
short hair,
I find India Arie just breathtaking to me. But there would be things about her that would be difficult for me, you know, and I would find a way to overcome. A woman is a woman. There's good and there's bad. But if we're speaking specifically about the weave, that's like so not hot that it would be not hot.
Joe Weave or not. Hot or not.
Okay, you know my preferences, so I'm gonna have to go with. I like a little weave every now and again. I mean, it
feels good to reach back there and feel that track.
Well, I mean, I don't want nobody to have no bald head like me. I don't want to feel no track.
It's an awkward. I'm gonna tell you, it's awkward.
But listen. You're
like, what's that?
Hold on, wait. See, Chris, you know you did that wrong.
He got you though, right?
He know what I'm talking about though.
I would grab a track if I can hold on to it.
If
it don't come out,
you feel it. If it don't come out, she paid good money.
She paid good money.
If I grab a track, I'm gonna bust a rhyme.
Right? She paid good money for it. That means she know how to keep herself up like that. You know, that means her neck strong.
Yo, hey, I got to shout out my boy Jimmy Hyman. Yo, that's my dude.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy's listening. Shout out to Jimmy.
He said, he said, first of all, we rock.
Right,
and then he said, "Yo, on your question, he said he need a natural woman, and that's hot." So he agreed with you, LB.
Say word, Jimmy. Shout out to my man Jimmy. Thanks
Jimmy Weave or
brother.
not though? Let us know.
Hey Jimmy, do you like weave or not?
Where's Jimmy repping?
He right here in VA, dog.
Oh, word, Jimmy in VA. Thanks for listening, brother.
Well, he might be somewhere on the Eastern Bank.
Ain't no telling where Jimmy's at. Jimmy's like Carmen Santiago, huh?
Yeah, you gotta.
Ain't no telling where Jimmy.
Did you say Carmen?
Don't act like you don't watch Carmen Santiago.
But I did. But I'm just saying though, everybody don't know that we ain't that old.
I almost said I F's with it. I rose with Carmen Santiago. Say word.
So that was mine. Weave or not.
You didn't ask me.
You? What did you want to do with a Steve Harvey on or what?
No, I was just saying in general for a lady.
For a lady. Okay, you're right. Sure.
You can have an opinion about ladies?
I can have an opinion about ladies.
So weave hot or not for women?
It's not.
It's not. And for what reason?
I just don't think it's attractive because most of the time it looks fake.
It
feels fake. If they have a lot of money, they can make it look real.
As long as they don't show a lot of forehead.
I'm kind of like Marcus. Like I'm all about authenticity.
Hey, Michelle K says, "Thank you, Joe. There's nothing wrong with weave."
There you go, boo.
Now, if you need it. You know, if it's something that
is you stereotype,
I'm not going there to bash anybody, but if it's something that you need to cover up, maybe you have a hair alopecia or something like that going on.
Onomatopoeia, what?
Alopecia, where you're like have some baldness or something going on. Like I can understand that, but if you got a full head of natural hair, rock it. That's my opinion.
All right, so what about the dudes with weaves though?
Because they coming out with that joint.
Women with weave. You know, I ain't like men with weave.
I thought about getting that Steve Harvey joint one time.
Have y'all seen?
Where they going to attach it to on you, Chris?
Man, they gonna glue that joint.
Hey, look, man, you in wig territory, man. You can't do nothing. You in wig territory.
I'm gonna get a hairline back one day, man.
Have y'all seen the eyebrow weave? They're weaving the eyebrows now. That is ridiculous.
If I see a dude with some eyebrow weaves, that's what I'm gonna smack the
dudes are getting that or chicks?
I seen dudes with that too.
So they need to be fired.
Ignorant, I don't care.
Somebody need to smack the fire out.
That's crazy.
How you doing?
It's your turn to come when you're on hot or not.
All right, hot or not. Women bodybuilders, hot or not?
Totally not. See, now I'm playing a mental trick in my mind because if I say not, then subconsciously I might like, cut chicks, but honestly, I've watched enough, and honestly, it was Serena
Williams.
Yeah, she
can get it.
That's because she offsets all this up top because she
with
got
all
it
that
down
down
bottom. Yeah, she got it down bottom. But I mean, I've came across some adult websites and saw it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you pay for them?
No, not a pay. It's all free on the internet. But I've seen like buff chicks, and I would use market. It's just not for me personally. If you got a problem with it, that's a you problem. It's just not for me. I'm not a big guy, so I can't have a chick swelling up on me like that.
Because you scared?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I just can't do it. So no, hot not for me.
Bob and weave, Grizzy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
LB?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not on this one, but I mean, you look at Serena. I guess the people that I think of as Serena Williams are like, Joni Laura, also known as China.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I think of, and that's too much. That's too much. Joni Laura certainly, and Serena. While I am a black man who's supposed to like a black woman with a fat ass, Serena literally does absolutely nothing for me.
She don't like her personality.
She does nothing for me, and maybe it's a large part because I don't like her personality, but physically, she just doesn't do nothing. She doesn't do nothing for me.
I think her body is banging, and
I'm not a guy that's.
Body.
I'm not a guy that's moved by ass. I'm not an ass guy.
It's not just that. Have you seen her legs?
In her mouth?
In
her face?
I'm not an ass guy.
She's come a long way because she was a scalawag.
She was
a young scalawag.
She has developed over the years.
I'm talking about her like that.
No,
she was ugly.
Yeah,
what's ugly
that's
mean?
not
She a sister.
She wasn't
attractive.
She grew into her She grew into her.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
She grew into herself. I wanted to go as far.
She was ugly.
We not have acceptance.
That won't nothing that you would sit there and look at real talk. But now,
I always was more partial to her sister.
Venus?
I always loved Venus. I always thought Venus was beautiful.
She's pretty on the face.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
I like. You know what I like about her?
Venus?
Yeah. No, Serena.
He was talking about
them
Venus,
decimal points.
Behind her name.
Yeah, she make a whole lot more money.
I can't stand y'all. For real.
Flick of the wrist, huh?
Yeah, the flick of the wrist.
So Marcus, hot knot.
My hot or not? Y'all gonna laugh at me.
No, I'm not.
Y'all keep skipping over me, and I've been asking y'all questions the whole segment.
You're right. Hot or not? Joe's hot or not was
about bodybuilders.
Women.
Buff.
No, I thought I do.
No, men ain't got to do with men.
Yeah.
Why can't I do men?
She a chick. Let her do what she want to do.
All right, buff dudes.
Because it was my question.
Buff dudes as opposed to not buff dudes.
Okay. Not. I like them toned, but all the veins popping out and all this.
So you don't like The Rock?
No, wait a minute.
See, what's that? What's that?
But he's not like that.
Yes,
he is.
He's
like
boarded up to the core.
You like men wrestlers?
You must not seen him
lately.
Yeah, he's on some supplements for sure.
Yeah, he on that.
Yo, if they look like they on steroids, I can't do it.
The Rock is on some.
No, he ain't on no steroids.
Yeah, he on some.
He got a new TV show called Ballers on HBO. And if you have seen him on Ballers, he is about as ripped as I've ever seen him on this TV show.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, how did you have time for all that working out?
He's cute.
When he came into wrestling, he was not that.
He looked a little
buff.
sexy.
Rocky Maivia was not buff.
was not that
You are
cut.
very secure in your sexuality.
I'm secure. I mean, hey, when he was, what was that? Too fast 7.
Yeah.
No, the last joint.
Yeah, Fast
when
7.
He was in the
hospital.
In the hospital, looking all scruffy.
I saw Pain. Pain
I don't even know if that's a real
What's the
word.
movie with him and Mark Wahlberg? Pain and Gain.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I thought that movie was funny and it was great. I first saw it this weekend, and I was like, "What the fuck is The Rock on? Like he's
bigger than he was at first.
He swole up.
Nah,
I don't like it too much. Then no.
You ain't see Fast 7?
No.
So
go back and pull up
you don't
Fast
like
7.
too much muscle, just regular.
Yeah, I like tone.
You like
I like
you don't
tone.
like the Sears sizes. You don't like husky. You like the regular.
Hey, what's wrong with Husky?
I'm more of a basketball
you know I
build.
hit a nerve because your mother
I
was
wore them
Sears.
Huskies. Tough skins.
His whole
searching
head
for the husky joints, yo. Yeah,
his whole neck changed.
yeah. What you talking about, Jay?
All right, Marcus, it's your turn to be creative.
All right. I ain't really gonna be creative. Y'all already know my answer to this, but I want to know y'all's answer because whenever I bring this up, I be so in my feelings about it that y'all spend so much time laughing at me that nobody ever tells me what they think about it. But moles, hot or not?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, you brought it back up.
Moles. I don't think I
mole.
like moles. I like moles. Beauty,
like moles?
beauty moles.
Marks?
Yeah.
This has come up before.
Not too many. Not too many. They got to be in certain spots.
Did you see Austin Powers?
Yeah, the mole. Yeah, they got to be in certain spots though.
Marcus about to
you
throw
don't
up.
like moles?
Hey, what, man?
It's got to be. Yeah, see, Marcus about to barf on all the equipment in Legacy Studio, Legacy Internet Radio Studios. It's got to be in certain spots, and it can't be more than like 3.
I want to see them hidden. It's moles in certain places.
Yeah, there's I seen a mole that substituted for a nipple one time.
Oh my goodness!
If a mole substituted for
Don't make Marcus nauseous. He brought it up.
It had a hair coming out of it. I was like, oh.
Yo, Marcus J, that's your joint. You said moles?
He the one brought it up, but it grows
So
up.
I put it this way: it's not a hot or not for me. I'm very indifferent to moles. You know,
it depends on where the mole is,
right?
And if it's a flat mole, that's a skin surface mole, or if it's a raised mole. Because a lot of ethnic women actually have moles because of the bloodline that they carry. And you just sit there and said you like ethnicity.
I know that's right.
He's trying his hardest not to say so.
If you like ethnicity, then moles are part of what you do.
Janet Jackson got a real mole, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought that was.
It doesn't mean you gotta like every piece of ethnicity.
Right, I see.
I don't like every piece of ethnicity.
It can't be more than like 2 or 3 though, and it's got to be strategically.
If you got 16 moles.
Well, back in the day, it was right there on the
if
lip.
you can get one right there. I got one right here in the middle.
Beauty
of
mark.
Not a raised one, like a little flat.
Yeah, I got one in the middle of my head.
What's it? Marilyn Monroe had the joint. You wanna be loved? That joint right there.
Mole.
Everybody make their statement on the moles. Can I speak now on the moles?
Yes, sir.
May I?
Mole.
Yes.
Mother, may I? Yes, you may. I don't like moles.
We know that.
It doesn't matter where it is, but the hot spots for the mole is in the goatee line.
Right.
I don't care if it's raised.
So the hot zone.
I don't care if it's flat. If you have a mole in the goatee line, that is an absolute deal breaker for me.
Why you think hair is going to come out of it?
That's something that has crossed my mind. A mole, a woman with a mole is right up there with Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees for me. Like for real, she might as well have a hatchet and a hockey mask for me. Yeah, man, Freddy Krueger. I'm dreaming about freaking ugly ass moles. I can't do it, man. I'm serious. I so can't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say not.
Not.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
And charisma.
I'm kind of indifferent to that too. Like, I think maybe a little one by the lip might be kind of sexy. I don't know, but I mean, I don't really look for that.
That's just like birthmarks.
Yeah.
I know a girl had a birthmark covered her whole right side of her body. Still tore it down.
Still tore it down.
Man, that's called vitiligo, bro.
True. Didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
I'm gonna throw one extra one in there, and this is something I brought up before because I think it's hot.
Okay.
Gap teeth. Which I think.
Considering I got one, yeah, of course I would think it's normal.
You like a woman with gap in her
Oh, a
teeth?
woman? No.
Hell
I'll be a
no.
double standard on that. No,
That ain't right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't want no woman looking like Michael Strahan.
Not the same size as mine. I got quite a bit of space.
Right there.
She can get away with it. She's got to be very attractive facially to get away with it, and she's got to know how to not, like when a woman make up her face, it doesn't bring a lot of attention to that.
Right.
It's got to be all up here. It can't be like the lipstick's got to be.
So she must not be smiling.
Right. Your lipstick's got to be very neutral and all that. It can't bring a lot of focus to that area.
People wonder why I think Anthony Anderson is sexy. And that's it.
Anthony Anderson from
Blackish.
I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
Yeah, it's something about that gap.
My man Rat Tail is like him.
Oh, shut up. Don't bring him up.
Did you say Rat
Tail? Brother Joe, what you think about
I've been trying to hook her over for like 15 years.
I don't want to see no woman no gap too. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
But
get some
she
braces
might have
and
some skills though.
Get some braces and pull them shits together.
Yeah, she
Get
might
some
have
braces
skills,
and
though,
pull
Joe.
it. Now, what about the braces? Are they sexy?
Yeah, I like braces.
I think they're cute on a man.
Yeah, they cute.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
They're cute.
I'm just saying, it's a few things that we just can't be doing. A lot of heavy kissing and
You just want to pinch their
You
cheeks.
can do
though, when they
anything with
have
somebody with braces that you can do without.
how you know?
I'm saying braces. What's the difference?
I don't know.
What's the difference?
I would think there isn't any, but there is
it's
something.
a few things that you can't do with braces.
You can't eat certain
food.
foods.
Yeah, you really can't.
Okay. You can't eat certain
There's
foods.
stuff stuck in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
No.
Charisma.
Braces, I think they're cute. They're adorable. Yeah.
Okay.
Want to pinch their cheeks.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even really look at them, as adults when they have braces. I'm sorry. They kind of childlike when they have braces in their mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want to pinch their cheeks.
No,
Diva Diaries.
that's what it is.
Charisma. What's your last name?
Charisma.
It's just author
Charisma.
It's
charisma.
author charisma. I was born
Charisma
author
does not have a
charisma.
last name. As long as you've been coming to.
Well, actually, I do. On YouTube, I'm Charisma Brown.
I knew it was a color. I want to say Charisma Gray or something like that.
I sound like a superhero, black exploitation
Charisma Brown. Go ahead on.
Brown.
Should be
All right
orange, 'cause
now.
You're looking nice in the burnt orange tonight, sister. I gotta give it to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
I
right
appreciate
now.
Toes popping and everything.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much done. I'm done.
All right. Well, that's the end of the Diva Diaries.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating.
Absolutely. Hot or not, Diva
We
Diaries.
covered moles,
Join
weaves, and Buffy chicks.
Yeah.
Buffy chicks.
Join us next fourth Monday for another edition of the Diva Diaries. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We're going to take our final break of the night. And when we come back, we're going to rant and we're going to close. I got the Dating Pool Diva. I got Big Bro Joe. And I got Jay Grizzly Green. Yep. Ain't no half stepping. Marcus J. Be back in a minute.